but I'm hoping. I can't get my computer out because it kind of is dying, and so has to be being charged so that I can do my assignments. So what I'm going to try to do is use my other phone um, to be able to see. But now I don't know if y'all can see me because I don't even see myself on here. Um, Maybe if I go out and I come back in. Okay, hey, I finally saw myself on on the. It's so weird. It's so weird to see myself on here, but I just wanted to thank everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and say hello to everybody, and then I will come back. So if you see me looking down, it's because that's the only way I can make sure that I can, without like messing up my phone over here, and y'all seeing my finger go all wiki way. I'm not trying to point at y'all, so that y'all can, I can see what everybody said. So first off, thank you so much, Lee, for always setting up our tables, takes out the trash and recycles, puts out a variety of finger foods and snacks, places soft drinks and various waters on the table, puts out some white, dark, and milk chocolate fountains, pretzels, marshmallows, and fruits for everyone. Welcome to Mystria Diamonds. Help yourself. Come on in, grab a snack, and hit that like button on the way to your seat. So, as always, Lee and Lenore, thank you so much for setting us up. Hello, Joe. How are you doing? Hey, Aaron. Hello, Kim and Sarah. Okay, good. You can see me because I was like, I couldn't see myself at first. I was like, what's happening over here? Hello, Alyssa. Hey, Kim. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Thank you, Melissa, Sherry, Sarah Ann, Marion. I know, right? I have missed y'all. I have. Um, Hello, M. Miller. How are you? Um, and of course, Lee and Lenore, thank you so much. Julie, hello. Hello, Pamela. Hello, Susan from Surprise. I just love yours. Hey, look, you're a fellow Virgo too. Yes. And I used to think that I didn't have the characteristics of a Virgo, and even though I am one, I have found that I especially do when it comes to my work. I'll tell you all about that in just a minute. But I am so Virgo when it comes to that. Hello, Deborah. How are you? Oh, you're so sweet. I'm still loving my hair. I'm still loving my hair. So, hello, Matt. How are you? Hello, Tammy. So, so tomorrow is my official birthday, and oh my God, y'all, I'm not looking forward to it for a couple of reasons. Number one, the specific birthday that it is, because y'all, some people have tried to say that I don't look my age, um, and I am very grateful for those deluded people. Um, that they don't think that I look the age because but this one coming up, this is the one that has been scaring me the most. Just because I guess it's like, when I was growing up and someone hit this age, we officially called them old. And well, now that I am fixing to turn this age tomorrow, it's not old. I don't know why as a kid that I thought that it was, but it's not. Because I don't, I mean, parts of me feels old. There's times I get home and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm tired. I ache. But I've seen teenagers ache because of all the sports and stuff they're in. So, I wish I was 29. Um, God, I can't believe I'm fixing to say this. For those that don't know, and of course I may lose subscribers just by saying this, but for those that don't know, I turn the big 5-0 tomorrow. Um, I like to believe all the people that say that I don't look this age. God bless them. They might need some glasses. Because to me, like I don't know if it's just because I look in the mirror all the time. I'm like seeing old to myself. But yeah, other people, like I went out, my daughter took me out to eat to celebrate my birthday last night because, since it's in the middle of the week, she wanted to make sure that she could celebrate with me. And so, of course, I got to go with her husband, and my grandbaby, who is 9 months old. She's just the cutest little thing. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I just love her to death. I just want to take her and hold on to her, and then she can go back to mama, later. But anyway, um, and the lady at the restaurant, it's kind of funny because she's like, "So, how old you turning?" Like I almost went, 21 again, but hello, I was there with my grandbaby, so I was like, "Well, it's the big 50, and she just looked at me and she's like, "No, no, you don't have to lie to me. You can," and I'm like, "No, I'm not lying." Now, granted, I know she just wanted a tip, y'all. I am aware as a surfer that you just want a tip, so it's very weird. But she was just like, "Girl, I wouldn't have picked you up, like, older than 30," and I was like, "Oh, Jasmine, make sure you tip her well, because God bless the little thing." So, I was just like, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. However, I gotta take it. I'm gonna take it. I know I've missed a few people. Uh, oh, thank you, Joe. Oh, thank y'all. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Yeah, like I said, I wish I was 29. Oh, Melissa, you turned 50 last June. You had a lot of people tell me. I know. I've had people tell me, but usually the people that are telling me are like, my kids. My kids say I'm old, and I don't know if it's just because my own personal kids are, oh, mom. Now sometimes they'll try to be nice and be like, but you don't look it. But you don't look it. So, I'm just. You know what? I'm gonna take it. However, I get to. Oh, thank you, Kim. Lenore says she's 26. Some of your, I hope some of my best years. I'm not ready. I'm not laying down. This is not, I remember, I know, I can't believe she's 9 months either. Um, I am not laying down. Your daughter just turned 50. Yeah, my mom, she's like, I promise you I'm going to call you on your birthday. And she was like, when I reminded her, because she was like, now, see, look, this is my mama here. And she said, now, how old are you turning again? And I was like, Mom, you had me. You had me. You should know how old that I am. Like, woman, you birthed me. But I think she just wanted to keep it out of her head. So when I told her, she was like, ooh, ooh, oh, I'm old. That's what she said. She was like, oh my God, I'm old. And I'm like, well, okay, Mom. She's like, just wait, just wait. Now, to be fair, I can kind of, you are 49 for the fourth time. Like, I'd like to be able to say that I am 29 and holding, um, because like the 30th birthday was difficult. But see, I remember, and see, this is where I'm kind of glad that um my kids aren't necessarily as mean as I was, because I remember on my mom's 40th birthday, not 50th, 40th birthday, because obviously I was still in the house. um I went and decorated up, like she was asleep, and I went and got all this stuff to decorate her room, so that as soon as she woke up to the over the hill uh foam gravestone up at the foot of her bed, and had black and white balloons and streamers, and she was sleeping fairly good, and I got it all decorated so that when she woke up, and that was at 40, and so I'm just like, whew, I'm glad my kids didn't do that to me, and I did call my mom on my 40th birthday and apologize to her. um, and so now I'm kind of like, oh goodness, okay. But I refuse to think that I am. How do I put it? Like, I know that I can't do all the stuff that I could do when I was younger, but I don't feel like I'm not. I don't know. I still got a lot of living to do, is what I feel like. I got a lot of living to do. There's a lot of things that I want to do, and I'm not ready to just crawl in and say I'm doing. No, so y'all know me. Y'all know me. I like to move and groove and do stuff. Um, let's see. Sorry, I'm catching up on the uh Oh, she told people she was 33 till she passed. Oh, that is so cute. No, you won't. Seriously? Well, you don't seem it. Each year on your birthday makes me a year younger. It's because she's not wanting to look a year. She doesn't I want to be a year older either. Um, yeah, like I said, I was mean to my mom. 36, and now you're. Now, the other reason that I'm not necessarily looking forward to tomorrow is if you were on Kara's live, then you know, um, like I have to actually, and I've already talked to Mindy, so the book live I cannot do tomorrow because I have to spend my birthday at the school for open house. So yeah, I get to be at the school until 7 o'clock. Hello, Sue. Thank you. Hey, Robin. Um, 49 with shipping and handling. I kind of like that one. I like 49 with shipping and handling. Um, but we have to be there. So like the open house starts at 5:30 and it ends at 7. Hopefully there's going to be some sort of a system in place to tell them you gotta go at 7. Okay, thank you so much for showing up, but now go home. Because sometimes you can get stuck there. So that's, yeah. I know, Wendy, I'm so glad I was able to come on. Thank you so much. Well, that is 50 is the new 30 with the new bedtime. Well, I don't know. I'm a night owl. I have been ever since I was a kid. I still am. Like, for me, even on nights that I have to get up and go to work the next day, if I can manage to get to bed before midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, then I don't know, I'm too early. Like, I can't, I honestly, if I were to try to get in bed by like 10 o'clock, like, I'm supposed to, and I definitely can't do there's people that work with me that they go to bed at 8 o'clock at night, and I'm still raring to go at 8 o'clock at night. Um, but so for me, I'm normally a midnight, 1 o'clock person, even on weekdays. And I have tried. I've been like, okay, you're gonna get to bed early. You're gonna get to bed early, and then I lay there and I stare at the ceiling, and I'm like, nope. I try counting sheep. I try thinking about all the different like diamond paintings that I want to do. Think about what all I got to do the next day. And the problem is my brain just starts going, it doesn't shut down. So therefore it doesn't make me sleepy. I'll try my coloring app. Now that's about the only thing that can make me kind of sort of sleepy, but it still has to be around, I think 11 is the earliest that I can manage to get to bed, and 11's kind of pushing it. That's kind of early. But yeah, so I get to do that tomorrow. Now tonight, I don't know that I'll be able to go live for the full hour because, so those of you that know, I am going back to school for crime scene investigation. And so I do have 2 classes that I take. One of them, the assignments, have to be turned in on Monday, tonight. And the other class is due tomorrow. So not only do I actually have an exercise tonight that I got started while I was listening to Kara's live, but it's not finished. So I've got to finish it. And then I have to do my reading and take my quiz. And then I'll be done with the classwork. Then I still have a video that I have to film, and I have not eaten yet. So I know Marion's probably going to, and Sue are probably going to fuss at me for that. But I decided that while I was doing Kara's live, I needed to work on my assignment, and that was more important than eating. I mean, hello, it's not like, it's not like I'm going to waste away here. Y'all see it. I'm not wasting away anytime soon. I could skip a few meals, but I promise I will get something to eat. I brought home what was left over of the Jasmine took me to a new Italian restaurant that's over there in Tallahassee. And oh, it was good. It was good. And so I've got me some chicken marsala, for people that know, that is my absolute favorite meal: chicken marsala and fettuccine alfredo. And so, although y'all, I tell you, I asked for them because normally they do it grilled, and I don't want grilled chicken. I mean, I like grilled chicken, but I don't know. Most of the time when they do the grilled chicken, it's just too dry. Um, so like I wanted it like the fried chicken patty, and the only fried chicken patty they have is the kind that they do for chicken parmesan. Y'all, they thought I would not notice, and I mean, and it wasn't bad, and I didn't say anything. I just went ahead and ate it anyway, and I brought the rest home. But they took, y'all, they took the marinara sauce. They scraped it off. They scraped it off with the chicken. And then put my sauce on it, the marsala sauce on it. So I started eating it, and I took a few bites, and I'm like, why does this taste a little bit like chicken parmesan mixed in with? And that's when I just happened to see where the marinara sauce had seeped into the chicken. But you know what? Look. To be fair, I asked for something that they don't normally do. So they were trying to accommodate me. And like I said, it didn't taste bad. So I obviously I did not say anything. I'm just like, I'm just gonna eat it. And that's what I did. Um, let's see, hold on. Joe, you go to bed at 9, get up at 4:30 on you go to bed. See, nine is what I could not. Oh, I wouldn't know what to do with, because I wouldn't be able to sleep. I have tried going to bed at 9, 10. I just can't do it. I cannot. Now, granted, I don't have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. I only have to wake up by, well, technically, I have, anybody else do this? Is anybody else a multiple alarm person? So, I actually have, like, I have an alarm set for 6, 6:15, 6, 6:30, 6:45, 7:05, 7:15, and 7:30. And it's because I've got myself in this little habit. When the first one goes off, that tells me, okay, I'm going to go back to sleep. And then for each additional one, it wakes me up finally about the 7. If I want to go get breakfast that morning, or if I want to fix myself breakfast that morning, then the 7:05 means get my behootie up out of bed and start getting ready so that I can go do that, because I need to leave by 7:30, because I don't have to be at my work until 8:05, and I live close by, so for me it's beneficial. If you don't go to bed by 10:30, you can't function. Well, I do need my coffee. I need my coffee every day. I wake up, I get coffee, or make my little Keurig coffee, but if I don't have that, I'm like this. I'm like a zombie. But it's funny because I watch the kids come in, and that's how they're dragging in, and they don't have to start school until 9, and so there they are dragging down the hallway like, oh. I looked at one. I said, "Are you tired?" And he just shot me a look like, I'm like, okay, I got it. You're tired. I don't drink Red Bull at all. Now I can't say that I don't drink my soda. I do have some of my either Mountain Dew or Coke before I go to bed. I have it with dinner, and then I kind of sip on it, until right before bed. But I don't drink any Red Dew. Red Dew. What the heck is a Red Dew? I don't drink Red Bull or Monster. It's just my body. And I could have absolutely nothing. Trust me, I've tried being like, okay, you're going to have flavored water, because I can't do the straight water, y'all. That's nasty as nasty. I have to do flavored water of some kind. I got me those little flavor packets. So I've tried, okay, Brandy, don't drink any caffeine, and then you'll be able to be tired and go to sleep. No, I literally could be like fallen asleep and decide, okay, I'm going to go lay down. But as soon as my head hits that pillow, something happens and my brain activates and it's like, ooh, ooh. And then I'm awake. And now I'm like, oh, Lord, why am I awake? So, yeah. I have not tried drinking chamomile tea, Melissa. I probably should try, but I don't have like a kettle. All I have is a Keurig. Now, I don't know if they make teas, hot teas that you could use in your Keurig. I would be, I'd be interested to find out, or if I just need to use the microwave and heat up water in a mug. Because I don't know. I don't know that they make tea. I don't think they make tea for Keurig. But heck, I don't know. I know they make apple cider and they make, what else do they make? Apple cider and cocoa and coffee. So I'm just curious. But if they don't, I could use, my kids used to have something that they swore by called sleepy time tea. I think that was the name of it. It was like it had a little bear on a bed on the front of the box. Sleepy time tea. I thought about getting some of that and trying it. Hello, Linda. Hey, bestie. My bestie's in the house. I'm catching up on chat, girl. Because you know me, I yippity yappity yippers and then forget it. Also, I need to eat. I don't really need to eat, but I probably should at some point. Oh, you have 3 ABs. You turn off the poor light. You need to put. Yeah, you. That's exactly how I am, Kim. I start trying to be like, okay, one, and then everything that I need to do starts running through my head. Whether it's okay, you need, stuff for YouTube, stuff for work, stuff for everything. Just starts going through my brain, and this never-ending list just keeps getting longer and longer. And then I'm like, well, that should make me go to sleep thinking about it. No, it doesn't, because now it recharges me. So I'm like, okay. We could do this project, and I can do this, and what about this? And here's an idea, and and I just can't. My brain just goes boop boop. Leftovers are now encore. Oh, Kathleen, I like that, Kayleen. Encore meals. I want an encore. I'm gonna have an encore meal tonight. I like that. You're a one alarm person. I wish I was a one alarm person. I'm not a one alarm person. As y'all heard, I have multiple alarms that go off. What? Hold on. You got me. It was like this. DAC filing bankruptcy because Kara's not bought a pay. Y'all. I did buy one. I bought the only one I bought the Spangler Heroes, because I had to have it. Right? I mean, we literally on my live watched him create that painting during an event. We watched those heroes being created and even had input into it. So I had to have that canvas. And so I had to make sure that I bought that one, so I now do have that, so I've got the first responders, but I have not bought anything else recently. I need to buy myself a pencil sharpener. My problem is that I know the specific one that I want, and I can't seem to find it in my Walmart. And by the time I usually get to Office Depot, it's closed. So I don't know if I should just order it from Amazon or not, because it's just a specific teacher one, because my kids keep asking for a pencil sharpener, and I had a brand new one. I don't know what happened to it. One kid put his pencil in. I don't know if he put it in the wrong way, but the motors kaputted, and it was brand new, out of the box, never been used. Burnt up my pencil sharpener, and this is why I generally don't let kids sharpen their pencils in my pencil sharpener. And I should have kept to my policy of not letting them, like hand me your pencil and I'll sharpen it, and I didn't. I said, they're middle schoolers. They can handle a pencil sharpener, but now I think that they couldn't handle a pencil sharpener. Hello, Rhonda. How are you doing, gorgeous girl? They say added alarms are not good for you. Well, see, my body doesn't, I don't know. I guess technically it does go back into REM sleep. But I've tried only doing one, and what has happened is when I've done one, I can't force my body awake at that particular moment. And so then I sleep through and I become late. And I would much prefer to wake up multiple times than to be late. So you can't wake up to English music. Sleep right through it. I have the weirdest, like, just, I got this annoying buzzing thing going on. Maybe that's why I can't go to sleep. Well, maybe, possibly. You do the drops for water. Hey, Mr. Giggles. How are you doing, Robert? Love to see you here. Yay. I hope you're still here, Robert. Hello, Joe. How are you? So they should have them. Use the Twinings English breakfast teapots. Okay, so they do have teapots. Okay, good. Um, Sleepy time is delicious. I think I've tried it once when my kids had it at the house. They do have tea for Keurig. Okay. Hey, Yvonne, how are you? Playing Animal Crossing. I don't have Animal Crossing. I don't have one. All I have is my phone. Technically, I have my phone and my phone. And this is really weird. So, like, I'm not filming. It's not filming, Brady. I'm live on this phone, and then I have this phone, and this is my game. This is my game and watch stuff on phone, and then this is my talking phone. Because the only time I really game, or what I call game anyway, play on an app or something, is when I'm here at the house when I have internet. And so this one is that one, and then this is what the one I film my videos on, the one I go live on, and the one I talk on. So it's my talkie phone, and then my playy phone, talkie phone. So I know that sounds really strange, right? But when I got my new phone, they didn't ask for this phone, and so I thought it would just be shut down, and they're like, no, so long as you have Wi-Fi and you're connected to your Wi-Fi, you can still use all the stuff on it. I was like, you just can't make phone calls or receive text. I'm like, bet, that's what we doing. Oh God, the kids would be like cringe on me right now. Although, y'all, I am so tired of hearing 6, 7. I don't even know what 6, 7 referring to, but that is all that they want to say. 6, 7. And as a math teacher, do you have any idea how many times there are problems that put 6 and 7 right next to each other? And so I have to go 6, 7. Then I get to hear 6, 7. Oh my God, y'all. It's annoying. Okay, so my bestie tells me they do make teapots, or put water in a mug and nuke it. I'm going to have to try it. Yogi bedtime or Bigelow lavender chamomile. Ooh, I'm going to try that one. Nighttime's the only time you allow your brain to take a break. And the second you become conscious, when your brain starts, but no, see, I have tried. My brain refuses. It refuses to shut down. I can tell it. How like I talk to my stuff, my inanimate objects. I try to talk to my brain and go, okay, brain, you are going to stop thinking and you're going to shut down. And my brain goes, we like that you think that you're in charge. And then it just thinks about more. It's kind of like one of those when you tell someone, don't think about a frog. Whatever you do, don't think about a frog. When someone tells you not to think about a frog, guess what the first thing you're going to think about? You're going to think about a frog. So if I told you right now, don't think about a frog, how many of you thought about a frog? I bet you almost all of y'all thought about a frog. So when I try to tell my brain not to think and not to start going through stuff, it does not listen to me. Oh, thank you, Robert. Let's see. Yep, I had to have it. Hey, Aaron, someone broke your pencil sharpener at the library today. They shove stuff in there. I'm beginning to think, because I do have a few little, I got a few little that I knew their names on the second day of school. And that's not usually a good sign if you know their names that early. But I have a feeling that they put a pencil in the wrong way to the pencil sharpener. I can't guarantee because I didn't find any metal shavings or anything in there. But one of the teacher friends' husbands tried to fix it and said, nope, motor was blown out. And I'm like, man, first day I had it plugged in too. Twinings and pure chamomile pack. Okay, I didn't know they had that stuff on Amazon. Oh, I would love to see. My problem is waking up to Metallica wouldn't wake me up because, but I used to listen to Metallica, especially when I was pregnant. I used to listen to Metallica to make me relax and calm and chill. And so, literally to this day, if my kids hear the song Inner Sandman from Metallica, they get sleepy because that is what I listened to when they were in the womb. And then when they were, laying in bed, I could put that on and they would go to sleep. So to this day, if they hear Inner Sandman, they start getting sleepy, you know. So there's that. So Metallica, it wouldn't, unfortunately, I don't think it would wake me up because it puts me in a state of relaxation. Yeah, no burning, no burning the husband. Yeah, it's, eye opener, give me a few, yep. Give me that desire. Um, 7, 8, 9, yeah, I don't know that they would get that joke, the 7, 8, 9 joke. I don't know that they would actually. What is happening on this over here? I don't know. This thing said my phone said, I don't know what you're doing over here. Um, but it did something weird. People at work told you six. I don't think it actually means anything. I think there's some sort of meme, just like Skibbity Toilet is some sort of meme that's out there that for whatever reason they have gravitated towards. Um, your birthday is June 7th. You use that number for everything. So your niece was like 6, 7. I'm telling you, that's all they want to do. Yep, see? Thinking of a frog. Uh, Middle schoolers, yes. So they'll bring mechanical pencils. However, we have a lot that don't bring anything. They'll bring their backpack and they'll bring their phones. But they don't bring a pencil. They don't bring a pen. They don't bring paper. And so I have a lot that will ask for a pencil every day. Now they do hand it back to me every day. So I loan them a pencil, they bring it back. So the only pencils I have are wooden pencils. And once the full size pencils are out, I'm not kidding, I am going to go on Amazon. I've done this when I taught the high school. When I ran out of my full size pencils, I did not go buy more full size pencils. They have golf pencils that have an eraser on it because it's math. You need an eraser. I'm sorry, you need an eraser. And so that way when they want to borrow a pencil, they can borrow a little golf pencil so that if it doesn't come back to me, at least I have plenty of them. Yes, some Metallica's Inner Sandman to me is very calming and just. But so what I'm going to do is I just wanted to say thank you guys for hopping on. I hate that I have not been able to go live the past couple of Mondays. I think part of what it is, it's trying to get everything that's happening at the school taken care of. Like I have not left last week on Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday, I didn't leave the school till 7. Thursday, I didn't leave the school till 7:30 because I have to plan with my cohort teacher who's also teaching two of the same subjects that I'm teaching. We have to get together and we have to plan for upcoming weeks. Then I also have to get all the stuff ready for the next day. And then there's grading. And so I've been finding myself staying at the school later and later because the thing is, and a lot of people said, just pack it up and take it home. Here's the deal. I know myself enough that I'm not going to do anything when I get home with it. Like I will bring it home and nothing will happen. And then I get farther behind in stress. And then of course with my classes being on Mondays is the due date. And normally I would be able to work on it during the weekend some, but you know, I don't know. I'll just be honest with you. Saturday was a lazy loafy day. Saturday was a I wanted to sleep and not do anything. I wanted to sleep, diamond paint, and watch TV. And that's what I did. And in fact, although I fussed at myself for watching the TV, because it's a show that happened a long time ago. Well, not long ago, but there was a show, and I've been watching it. There's only like 2 seasons of it, I think, and it was called 8 Rules to Date My Teenage Daughter. And John Ritter was the father in that series. And unfortunately, I have made it to season 2, and when John Ritter, I think he had like an aneurysm or something, and he died, and he was still filming that show. And so unfortunately, I hit the episodes right after, like, I'd been laughing and giggling and having a good old time. And I, for a minute, had forgotten that during the filming of the show that he had passed away. And that I knew that they had continued the show at least for the end of that season without him. So, like, in my brain, I knew it, but I wasn't paying attention to it. So I want to say that so far, the first 3 episodes after him, whoo, it's one thing to get invested in a TV series, and I get emotional. I'm just an emotional person. And I get emotional about these characters because you come to love them, right? You come to think about them and care about them and whatnot. But what made it harder for me, like, and I do mean ugly cry, not just a few tears, I mean ugly cry, was the fact that, you know that that's when he actually passed away. And so, and so it was hard because, I grew up watching him. Oh my gosh. I told y'all I'm an emotional person. And he was, him and Robin Williams were a big part of my childhood growing up, and I just absolutely loved their comedic timing and how amazing that they were at their jobs. And so I would imagine, in fact, I think what they said was the people that were on the show with him, the ones playing his daughters and Katie Seagal, the tears that they had in those episodes were genuine. Oh my gosh, this is just an actor, y'all. But they were genuine tears. And so, yeah, I got to watching that, and I had to like shut it down last night because I was like, nope, you have ugly cried for 3 episodes and you're going to stop. Because I'm trying to think of the name of the guy who came in and played her father. Like, I recognize his face, but I can't for the life of me think of what other show he was in. But I know he was in TV show. And I can't for the life of me think of what other show he was in. He, like I said, he was playing he was playing the grandfather to the kids and Katie's dad, Katie Seagal's dad. But yeah, so I did. Real life comes first. Oh, thank you. Yes, I know, right, Joe? Yep, Supernatural. Oh my gosh. But see, like, you miss the characters when a good show that you've been watching, when like I'm rewatching Once Upon a Time, but I have put it on hold for a second because for some reason I just wanted to watch, 8 Simple Rules to Dating My Daughter. And so I've put because I've already watched all of Once Upon a Time, but I was rewatching it just because I love that show. But I remember the first time it ended, I was just like, you feel like these people are like, you feel like you know them. I know they're just characters, but you know them and you feel them and you start caring about them, and then you're just like, oh my gosh, when Big Bang Theory ended, oh my god, y'all, I love Big Bang Theory, and Kara, I know my bestie, she loves Schitt's Creek, and I missed when that one ended. It was just like, it's sad to watch them in, but the characters are all still okay. They're just going on to new things. Now, I will have to admit, I am a huge Supernatural person. However, I can't believe I'm fixed to admit this. I have not finished season 14, much less 15, because I keep thinking that if I don't watch it, it hasn't ended. If I don't watch them all at once, I watch like one episode, and then I wait, and then one more episode, because I feel like if I draw it out, then it doesn't end. And Dean and Sam are still all there, and Cass, and the show is still happening. I know that's delusional. I know it's a little doodaloo, cray, but that's kind of, yeah. Oh, you cry watching shows? Yep. James Garner, that's his name, but James Garner. But what was James Garner in? Like, what was he known for? I know he was known for something in earlier television, but it is driving me nuts that I cannot think of what show he was in. Okay, see, I didn't ever watch Rockford Files. He had to be something. He had to be in something else. Because there was something. I didn't watch Rockford Files, but I've watched something with James Garner in it. I know I have. Maybe he just came on different shows. And maybe that's how I've seen him. Maverick. Wait, he was Maverick? Wait, hold on. No, wait. Yeah. Oh, see, I'm scared to watch. I know it's going to be a tearjerker. The Notebook movie. Yeah, James Garner has been in a lot of stuff. I know that much. I feel like that he was, Maverick the movie. Okay. But I know that he was, I don't know, he was something that he was like the main character of, but I can't for the life of me think of it. But anyway, so I am going to go ahead and get off here early. But I just want to say, oh wait, he was in the Divine Secrets. Oh my God, I love that movie. I love the Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood. I read the book, love the movie, I love the book a little bit more. Most of the time I do love the book more than I love the movies, but it was still really cool. And if I'm correct, Maggie, who was Professor McGonagall, was in Sisterhood of the Traveling, or the Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood. I want to say she was. I may be wrong, but I think she was. And I loved her. She was so amazing. Yeah, Eight Simple Rules is what I've been watching, and now he's come on that. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for understanding me not being here. I do promise I will get back into it. I do have some videos that are coming up. I will tell you though, when I do the next crafting chipmunk, it's going to be clay, and I'm going to be attempting pottery. I'm going to show you another kit that I got that will not be being filmed because it's a paint by number. And it's not massive, but it's a paint by number. I'd be filming forever and a day if I tried to do that on a video. So it may just be, I'm going to show you, hey, look, this is what came. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. And then if it ever gets done, then I'll show you said picture. But thank you guys so much. I hope that y'all have a wonderful start to your week. Thank y'all for all of the early birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. That does make me feel good. And I will hopefully, I will work very hard to be here next Monday. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. And now I'm gonna go. I think I think I'm gonna try to eat first. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to eat first, and then I am going to include diamonds on. You know what? I have thought about that. I have thought about that, but I don't know how that would go. Um, but I will definitely be trying to get some stuff out to y'all guys. So I'm gonna go try to eat, I think, and then finish up my assignments, and then film, and then try to go to bed before 1 o'clock in the morning. But thank you guys so much. I'm gonna leave you like I always do. Reach for the stars. Grab hold, hold on, and never let go. Until the next time. Bye, guys.